Hey, it's great to be with you again today. Have you ever had this experience where you're around someone and ooh, they just aggravate you, right? They say things and do things and act in different ways, and it's just like rubbing sandpaper on a raw wound, right? Yeah, it just, gee. You can't take it, right? And sometimes we start to talk to them like not kindly, right? We start to verbalize things to them and avoid them and do things to be like, man, just get away from me, right? And Jesus didn't do that. You know, it's easy for our human emotions to take over. I've worked with students for 42 years. And in that time, there was this one student that I was very involved with, and he just aggravated me. He was always lying and saying things that were just ridiculous and poking at you, trying to get a response from you, and it was maddening. And then I started to dig a little deeper. And I'll use the word that I've heard other people use for people like this, that he was broken. He had been physically abused when he was a child. He had seen his mother murder his father. And so he turned to this life of just doing whatever because life didn't matter to him. And when we run into people like that, it's easy for us to go, well, just get away from me. I don't want to deal with you. But that's not what Jesus says. Jesus says, we're to love the unlovable. We're to love our neighbor as we love ourselves. We're to love our enemies and pray for those who persecute us. In the New Testament, Jesus is walking through Jericho, and Zacchaeus, a hated tax collector, climbs a tree, and Jesus says, hey, come down here. I want to eat at your house today. And all of the righteous people said, Jesus, do you even know who you're eating with right now? He's a sinner. Jesus said, I didn't come for the righteous. I came for the sick. I came for those who need me. And we need to remember that as followers of Christ. There are those who need to see Jesus in us because Jesus came for all of us, not just the righteous. May God continue to pour out his grace, mercy, and blessings on each and every one of us until we get to meet again. Amen? Amen.